Alright, y'all, welcome back. So today we're going to go over the top moments of 2023. I know you guys have asked for videos like this before and I've never really done them. I do need to get better on saving the actual blooper content, but today's video is going over the top 10 moments out of the top 10 videos, or the top moments out of the top 10 videos, I should say, that were uploaded in 2023. So this will go in order from from the most viewed video down to the least viewed, I believe, as far as the top 10. And then the clips that I'm showing you are what you guys have replayed the most. I'm able to see that. You guys should be able to see that too. If you scroll through a video, it'll show you like the most replayed sections of the video. So we're gonna go ahead and go through that. Before we get into that, we'll be doing a live stream before the end of the year. I got a bunch of packages and stuff sitting right here, and we will probably end up doing that on New Year's Eve, more than likely. Don't know exactly what time yet, but if you don't have anything else going on New Year's Eve, you can come hang out with me, and we'll hang out, have some brews, and ring in the new year, I guess you should say. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. For the folks out there that may be new and have not seen some of these videos, I will leave links to them down below. They're all gonna have something on the screen that say what video it is, but I'll leave links to all these videos down below, and stay tuned. I'll see you towards the end. Bring it on. Well, just in a matter of seconds it has started to rain. Big old fat raindrops. Ooh. This closed up. All right. I've got my GoPro outside going too, but yeah. Gosh, can you guys see? You can't see the raindrops out there. They're huge. Ooh, there's hail. That seems pretty sizable. It's gotten dark and I've crawled into the truck, and I've been sitting here with the lights off because I can see the lightning and it's completely surrounding me. I'm gonna turn the light off. I don't know if this camera will pick it up very well. So incredibly windy out there. I want to watch a movie, but I don't want to watch a movie. Oh, that was really cool, bolt of lightning off that way. I wish I could show it to you guys the way that I'm seeing it right now. If I turn this light off, you guys probably can't see. Oh, there you go. There's so much though. It's not picking up half of it. Keep our eyes and ears open for naders. I can see, when I have the lights off, I can see all the clouds every time the lightning flashes. There's something up there. There's definitely something up there. Get! I can hear it walking around, whatever it is, probably a raccoon. There's definitely something upstairs right now. I haven't even cooked dinner yet, and once I do dinner, I'll have to bag that up. bag up my leftovers or my food bag, and I'm gonna toss that outside as far as I can. Got our bear spray. I don't have to spray anything, but let's try more sound effects. Whatever it is, I would like it to leave. It's only 9:30, 9:26. I mean, the wind has picked up a bit. So it could be branches clonking against the house, especially up front, because they're like everything is grown right up to the house. But it sounded like there was something walking around right above me. Can you see it? There's a cat. What up, kitty? You can come hang out in here. Hope you're not what I've been yelling at upstairs the whole time. Huh. All right, fire is going, but while that is getting started, it's burning pretty good out there. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves dinner started because I'm going to do a crock pot meal. It's been a little while since I've done one, and I'm not gonna be able to do this with my coat zipped up. Ooh. And we're gonna give a new one a shot. The recipe that I've never done personally, it's one that I got from my wife. So we're gonna throw a roast and some potatoes in here, and some pepperoncinis, and some seasoning packets, and a bit of butter, and that should be it. But it's gonna have to go for like 6 to 8 hours, something like that. So need to get it started. I'm just gonna set this down on the floor for now. Got my taters in here. I need my meats and my butter. Let's see. Meats. Butter. Alright, I probably should have brought one of the bags that you can put inside of this, because it's going to make a mess. And I know I'm not going to be able to eat all of this, but I'll at least have some leftovers. As far as I know, there's no order of operations to put this in, so we're gonna slap a roast in there. I bought the smallest roast I could get. It's 2.5 pounds. eye of round. Ooh, that's a big boy. I think next we'll do ourselves some taters. See what we can fit in here anyways. And we'll cut them in half. Alright, full sack of taters. We've got pepperoncinis. We're going to put a bunch of these in there. A brand new jar, stem and all. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of that juice just because. Ooh, that's a little more than I wanted. I got some on my pantalones. But we got peppers, a bunch of peppers. We'll probably put a few more in there. And I guess this recipe calls for 1 packet of ranch, like you would make ranch dressing with. We need some au jus. And then we're just gonna set a big fat stick of butter right on top of that. Get ourselves some butter gravy. Bam. I think that is it, y'all. But I think we should do a couple more peppers just for good measure. What do you guys say? Can't have too many. Can't have too many. Not for me anyways. Ooh. Gonna have pepper fingers. Mucho peppers. All right. That'll be the last one. I enjoy me some pepperoncinis. Those are great on salads too if you've never had them. And my paper towels are in the cab, so I'm gonna have to get those in a minute. But I'm just gonna slap the lid on here, get this thing plugged in. I'm probably just gonna set it on the floor because that's gonna be the easiest thing to do right now. And I don't know if I should do low or high. Let me see what time it is. Let's see. I'm gonna need a big spoon to get some of that gravy. All right, let's get this back opened up, man. It smells great, dude. These potatoes are just mush. Oh, meat's already just coming off. Let me just see if I can grab a hunk of meat off of there. Oh, look at that. Big ol' hunk of roast. Some peppers. I think we're gonna need a little bit more than that. Yeah. These potatoes are just so soft. Oh. All right. How can I do this? I'm just gonna set this back down on the floor. It'll be fine for now. Well, there we go. This looks pretty tasty to me. I didn't get any of the butter gravy. Screwing this all up. Reset. I need some of the juice. Now is when I need a ladle. Do not have that. It smells so good. All right, we got some of the juice. There we go. Cheers. These peppers are so good. They're not like spicy like jalapenos or anything. Just comes right off. This meat just comes right apart. Look at that. That's really good. All right, y'all, welcome back. So I have picked up a new vehicle. What you guys see here is a 1995 Chevrolet G20 Mark III conversion van, and it is in very, very, very good condition. Passenger side is just as nice. There is a little fade on the carpets, but that's also, I think, to be expected for such an old vehicle. But the rest of the interior is very, very nice. No cracks in the dashboard or anything. Since it's a vehicle from 1995, we do have an ashtray. And then we have a little glove box here. And inside of the glove box, we've got the original owner's manual. So here's the full owner's manual for the van itself. Oop, it's upside down. Not only do you have the full Chevy van manual here, you have a warranty manual in here. And then this is for your Mark III conversion. So this van was sent to this company, which there's also some stickers and things in here from that, and the original build codes, which is amazing that all these stickers are still here. But inside of this, you have the original tag, price tag. In 1995, and some of you guys can tell me, I don't know if they had the large window stickers like they do now. But in 1995, this van sold for over $28,000. And $28,000 in today's money is just over $55,000. So there's the value, I guess. Obviously, this van is not worth $55,000, nor did I pay anywhere near $28,000 for this. But when this came out in 1995, this was one of the classiest vehicles you could get. Probably unless you went into something, you know, European like a Mercedes. But Cadillac obviously did not offer a van. And all of our tomato, we're gonna try to just shove this all on there since I cut it up. Get that last bit of mayo on there. That's a sandwich. That is a sandwich. All right. Spicy bacon BLT. Well, I was somewhat disappointed in myself for not bringing a side dish, but this sandwich will do, and I have enough bacon that I can make another one. What do you have as a side dish with a BLT? I guess I wouldn't even know. Chips, pasta salad, like, yeah, what's a side dish to a BLT? A salad? Well, I think I put just the right amount of hot sauce in there. It's got a little spice to it, but it's not overly hot. The sourdough bread is a must. And you gotta toast the bread. You could do this all in a frying pan on the oven, cast iron pan. Yeah, sourdough, you gotta toast the bread, and you gotta put mayo on it. I know some people don't put mayo on it, but you gotta put mayo on it. Let's get that last bit of mayo. Very simple, but very fulfilling. One is good for me, that's for sure. That last bite had a bit of spice to it. I'm gonna get this stuff cleaned up. I might throw another log on the fire there. Maybe crack another brew before I head into the van. Gatorade wasn't bad though. All right, made it into the van, y'all. Fire died down. I'm gonna get something going on my tablet here before I go to bed. I haven't downloaded anything new for a while. I'm gonna watch The World's End. It's from 2013. 5 friends reunite for an epic bar crawl that takes an otherworldly turn in this horror comedy from the makers of Shaun of the Dead. I recognized the main character, Simon Pegg, in the preview. I didn't in the picture. I haven't seen this before, but it's got 4.5 stars. Looks to be pretty good. Give this a whirl. Get all my junk put away. First, burnt all my wood. Thermocell. And headlamp. We'll leave our bug zapper light out. I don't know how well it's doing, but we'll leave that out for now.
again. Despite his meandering maneuverability, his strategical susceptibility, his infantile indefatigability, and his tendency towards tactical stability, he still remains.
Good morning. Oh. Oh, the sun is definitely up out there. Starting to. We've got ourselves some hot mac and cheese here with some sausage in it. Some Cajun sausage. But I also grabbed one of the hot sauces that was in the basement that one of you guys have sent in. And this is from Hellfire Hot Sauce Inc. And I know I've had something from these guys before, but this is a new one. This is Hellfire Hot Sauce Doomed. We're gonna try a little bit of that on top of there, but also to go along with this, picked up some plain old tater chips, but I found some dip that I've never had before. And it is Doritos Cool Ranch Jalapeno Dip. So we've got jalapeno dip, and we might have to actually try to put some of that on our mac and cheese here. Let's pop these open. Get rid of all our non-essentials. Out of the way, I suppose. And see what this is all about. We'll try this just straight up. I mean, of course this is gonna be good. I've had that sausage before. Usually I'll put it in like a tinfoil wrap, but that's good. Really easy meal, and I have a whole sausage left I haven't used yet, so super simple. Ooh, that smells very strong. Very, very strong. See what this is all about. I've got one full shell. Had a little bit on the end here. Hellfire Hot Sauce Doomed. Nope. One on my nose. Nope. I'll try it once. That's it. Oh man, where's my water? Holy shit. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh, that was too much. Oh. Oh. One on my nose. Oh yeah. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. That's one of the hotter ones I've had in a long time. Oh man. Just trying to shove this in to cover it up. I don't know if I want to try any jalapeno dip right now. Maybe some salty. It like went right up my nose. I'm so glad I didn't dump that right in here. I don't think I would have been able to eat it. Oh, buckets. They weren't kidding. Hellfire Doomed. Where's the box at? well. Oh, I still have the note in here. This came from Eric S. Hey bud, enjoy your courage trying new hot sauces. This one may not be that hot, but thought you might enjoy it. Eric, it's probably one of the hottest sauces I've had. Oh, immediately kicked me right in the junk. Woo. Well, y'all, I may be in trouble. I know it's probably hard to see, but let me hop out. I started going down this road and nothing said it was dirt, and here we are. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out of here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up the hill. I know you guys can't tell on camera, but that's pretty steep there. I basically just came to a stop. I think I might try to back up a little ways, but I might be in trouble. I don't think that's gonna do much for us. Find out. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, keep going, keep going. Well, I made it a little ways. Made it a couple of truck lengths back. Got stuck again. Maybe an all-day adventure. Well, a little bit of an update. I'm still stuck here. It's like 2 hours later. I've moved it back a little ways. If you guys can see, I was stuck probably like right in there, and now I'm just stuck in my own ruts and I can't get out of them, and I'm about to slide like into the ditch here even more. I got a hold of Kelvin, and Kelvin's brother is probably he's on his way, I believe. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this thing out or not. We're gonna see what we can do, but we're still working on it, folks. This is a no bueno situation, and I don't know if even having a winch would have really helped me all that much. Right now, I guess if I had a winch, I could pull my nose over and get myself out of the ruts, which would be beneficial, and then maybe I could back it up. So maybe a winch is next on the list of things that we need to do. But I'll get back to you guys when Kelvin's brother gets here, and we'll see what we can do. Oh man, I think he's gonna get himself stuck too. I got it a little bit out of the ruts. Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of shitty out here.
Let me see what I can do here. Give me a minute.
All right. quadra steer, boys. Ooh, he's going farther and farther in. Oh shit. All right. How long of a strap do you have?
Big one.
Big one? Okay. I just got it kind of stuck up out of the ruts. I've been dicking around with my traction boards. They're working all right, but
Okay.
other than that, it's stuck.
Let me mark a little path here.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, he's just ripping it. I was trying to not tear the road up too much, but I think I might just give her the beans here quick. See if I can get it straightened out. I'm just afraid he's gonna go sliding off into the ditch too if he's not careful. He's now in the field. Well, I got her moved a ways. I'm just gonna keep going back. Problem is I can't see behind me, so I've got my door like cracked and the tires are just flinging mud into my face, so, and inside my truck. But it's like, I almost feel like I should try to get it turned around at this point. But I don't want to go off the road, so. He's pulling me backwards. We've almost made it. Not too shabby. Okay. Why not? We'll have another squirrel beer. While we watch our movie. Let's see, a New York cop and his wife go on a European vacation to reinvigorate their spark in their marriage. A chance encounter leads them to being framed for the murder of an elderly billionaire. Well, that's the first one. I need a number dose. Okay, now they're private detectives launching their own agency. Nick and Audrey Spitz land at the center of international investigation when a friend is abducted. It came out on March 24th of this year, so looks pretty good. All right, well, cheers, y'all. Been sitting here just watching the lightning roll around. The storm's kind of all around me. It's just starting to sprinkle a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, it's raining really lightly out there. The movie has been great. It's pretty funny. But I shut it off to watch the storm. I've had the lights off, but you guys need those. I guess if I get close enough, you can see me. Boogie boogie. You see that? I should probably get this closed, honestly. It's starting to rain. Make sure my windows are closed. It's not too bad out there, but rather not everything in here get wet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just starting to rain. Well, it's starting to get late. I think I'm just gonna get headed on to bed over here. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Oh, man. Bumpy. I could be wrong, but I think there's got to be a marker sitting over here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there is. Cool. If it says anything. There was a number on it at some point. Something here looks like a degree symbol.
That looks like it's been it, but I mean, that's really weathered, and I'm sure like you can see people have carved stuff into it. And then there's one more little marker there. So this stuff is really neat. And the reason that I wanted to come here and see this spot is because in a previous video, I checked out the other corner of Nebraska. Let's see, it'd be the southeast corner, and there was a marker and stuff there. So that was really cool. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, that's neat. I'm curious if there was a lot more writing on there. Yeah, you can see it says something on the side of it. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out here. I don't know if I'm actually standing in Colorado or Kansas or where. Oh, I must be in Kansas right now, because that's the proper one up there. Well, all right, y'all. So sorry for the long delay on this video. This is where the trip ends. Shortly after this, I made it a little farther into Colorado, and then the truck started running absolutely terrible. It developed a large misfire somewhere. I think I have a video of, I can shove that in here really quick. So you can see me trying to start it there a couple of different times. To get it to start, you have to floor it and pump the gas. Otherwise it won't start. And then anytime you would let off the brake, I have a picture of that. So if you're driving, first of all, you could barely get it to move from a stoplight or a stop sign. It was kind of scary in some of the traffic that I ended up in at one point. And then anytime you would let off the gas, the thing would damn near die, and it would start flashing. First, the brakes would barely work at that point, because I think there's still like somehow vacuum, like yeah, I mean, it's got a vacuum brake booster on it. So the brakes would barely work. You'd have to just jam them to the floor in order to get the truck to stop. And at that point, the ABS module would start kicking on, and then it would give me messages to service brakes. It would turn off StabiliTrak, service traction control, all that nonsense. So yeah, it wasn't running well. Visual inspection didn't show me anything. Like, there was no burnt wires, no burnt spark plug wires. The check engine light was continually for an O2 sensor, so maybe I did potentially burn out an O2 or something like that. Or it could be something a bit more serious, who knows. But also, another leading factor that sent me home was these rough roads. The exhaust shifted and was rubbing I believe it's rubbing my front drive shaft at this point. I haven't even looked at it. I came home, I turned around and came home that night, and I have not looked at the truck since. It was a big bummer for me. This was a big trip that I had planned out, and my wife and my father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and some other family members were all meeting me down there for Overland Expo, and they all ended up making it. So I sat at home by myself while my wife was out having a good time, attended Overland Expo, and then they went to the Grand Canyon. And then, I'm not looking for any sympathy, guys. Don't take it that way, but I sat home alone on my birthday while they were out there at the Grand Canyon. So I was pretty bummed. So it just got to the point where I was like, all right, I'm just going to take myself a little vacation while I'm at home, because sitting at home really is the vacation for me, because I'm usually out doing this stuff. And yeah, we're back at it. Have not fixed the truck. I have not looked at it at all. So we'll get to that at some point in the future, but I think we're going to take a little bit of a break from the truck, because I kind of just want to light it on fire, you know? So, yeah, the trip did not turn out at all as planned, and yeah, it was a big bummer for me. But these things happen. Part of the reason that I didn't get this video out is because I went back and forth in my head so often as to whether or not I was even going to put this out, because the whole trip didn't happen. And then some of the audio in this sounds really funny to me. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like there's no bass in it. I think there was a setting that got changed in my damn camera again. So yeah, guys, we'll be back to our regular schedule at this point. So the next video, today is Tuesday, the next video should be out on Friday. And I've got some good stuff, some good ideas that I came up with to do that doesn't necessarily involve the truck. So sometimes things don't turn out the way they should. And then I felt like I just gave up a little bit too soon on this one, because usually I don't do that, but the exhaust being kind of screwed up, like I just wasn't ready for this trip, even though I knew it was coming. And there was a couple of other major things that I wanted to get done to the truck before I took it on another very, very long trip like this, and those things didn't happen. So once we get back to the truck, we'll get those other things done, and then we'll hit the road and do a nice long adventure at that point. And then I don't have a particular destination. I don't have to go west and see a lot of the same things that I've seen before, because I have seen the Grand Canyon, but I didn't get to see it with my wife, and then my wife went and saw it without me, but she had a good time, so that's good for her. But anyways, y'all, yeah, we'll be back at it, and that truck can at this point just suck it. All right, y'all. It's had about double the time it's supposed to. I mean, it's all melty. Ooh, it's crispy on the bottom. I think that's done. Got a little grease out here from the pepperonis. Cool. We're gonna take this into the truck because it's cold and it's dark out and it's warm and light in there. Let's see if I can get it into this cardboard box without burning it or myself. Maybe I can just slide the pizza itself off. Boom. Oh no! I almost lost it. Almost lost it. Get in there. Alright. Had to grab my light that wasn't doing much out there and my camera. Ooh, it smells good. I can smell it now. My muddy shoes off. Well, I'm just thankful that I didn't completely burn it and ruin it. I'll show you guys the bottom of the crust here a little bit better. Here we go. Stoked on this, guys. This smells amazing. Looks amazing. And we'll see if I can show you the bottom of the crust there without spilling everything. It's got a, oop, I'm spilling a little bit. It got crispy, that's for sure. It got crispy. It's hot. I think this is all cooked up just fine. The crust isn't super brown or crispy on the edges, but you don't have any heat coming from the top. It was really hard to kind of keep that heat in, but I don't know. I think the last time I just pulled the lid off of this thing, and that was the easiest way to do it, but let's see if we can get it off there. There we go. Yeah, hot honey, man. I'd never heard of this stuff until it was sent in. Was there a cover on it? Yep.
kind of crystallized up here. I had it in my cooler. It's good though. It's definitely got a little bit of a kick to it, but we'll grab ourselves a slice here and we'll just drizzle some on there. Maybe I should have warmed this up on the heater a little bit so that, I don't know if you can tell, like all the sugar has gone to the top right there. You can't really shake honey very well. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's just get ourselves some honey on there, maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, I'm excited for this one. Nothing fancy, take and bake pizza, but if it's tasty, it's tasty, and you can do it over a campfire. So, there we go. You can taste it. It's got that like sweet flavor to it because it's honey, obviously. It's good on there. The red sauce is not as spicy as I expected, but that's good. It's cooked just fine. It's cooked just fine.
All right, y'all, I hope you guys have enjoyed those clips. For those of you that are still watching, here's a little bonus one. Most of you have probably seen this, but if you missed the last video, we did get our 100K plaque and we had a pretty cool stealth camp session. So I wanted to go ahead and throw that in here, and I want to say thanks again to you guys for all the subscribers and all the support throughout the year and the past few years. And 2024 is going to be a banger because I have some pretty cool plans coming up. But yeah, check this one out.
Oh wow, it got way foggy out here. But we got dinner. Yeah, look at the fog rolled in. That's wild. The city LED lights are like blue street lights. It's probably an accident, but anyways, y'all, I got food. Sat in there, I had a cerveza, Modelo. It was nice. And yeah, dude, this looks wild down here with all the fog. It's like majestic, dude. That's crazy. It's getting kind of chilly though. So can you hear the music, y'all? God, it's so cool. I'm gonna have to sleep backwards in my truck because it's at such an angle. All right. Do we risk putting the tailgate down to get in? Might as well, dude. I don't think anybody's gonna hassle me out here. Look at this thing. There's people over here too. They're gonna see me get in. All right. I'm just gonna walk this up, get my... This is their fancy burrito. Wow, look at that. There's bacon all over the top of that. That thing is huge. I thought it sounded incredibly weird because it's got mayonnaise on it. This is beef, so like steak. Onions, beans, mayonnaise, jalapenos, bacon, tomatoes, and shredded cheese in here. And they gave me a thing of chips and some salsa here, but I also brought with a little bit of hot sauce. We had to, right? Just people driving by out there. All right, so I've got some El Yucateco, and this is the extra hot chili habanero sauce, and it's just a tiny little bottle, so we might try some of that on here. And I'm probably gonna need something better than this fork. And I kind of wonder, I guess I do have silverware. All right, I've got a fork. It's crazy that there's just chunks of bacon on the top of that, dude. That seems wild to me. But of all the Mexican restaurants I've ever been to, I've never seen a burrito that's supposed to have mayonnaise on it. That looks amazing though. Yeah, dude, that's full of mayonnaise. That's wild. There you go. Super stoked on that. I can't say enough about you guys that have watched all these videos. You know, ultimately it's you guys that got me here. I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't have this if it wasn't for y'all. So I'm really stoked. And just want to say thank you guys and Merry Christmas and all of that stuff. We'll probably hang this down in the basement so you guys can see it during live streams, but yeah, that's cool. I could see myself in it. Maybe that's the whole point, is you can see your own, is that you can see your reflection in the mirror. That is rad, y'all. That is rad. It's aluminum, I believe. Yeah. Super stoked, y'all. Thank you for this. I should probably just put it away so I don't damage it back here. But I gotta take a photo of it and send it to my wife. She was hoping that I would do this during a live stream because she wanted to be there for me to open it, but I thought it would be best to do it on our Christmas video. Yeah. Thank you guys.
We're just going to go ahead and close it right there, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said in the beginning, stay tuned for the live stream coming up on New Year's Eve. And if you don't catch that one, we'll see you in 2024.